Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and I don't know if you can tell, I'm not at home. I actually did start a vlog a little while ago and I never finished it. That was for March. Didn't finish it. Don't think you'll ever see it. Which is a shame. But I am officially in Hamburg. It is the 3rd of April and it is Magical Readathon month. I have handy dandy Uber and I have schnitzel. So I have never tried this restaurant before. I'm gonna see what it's like. Jesus, are these all chips? Honestly, the portion is as big as my head. What is that? And then what did I got honey mustard, I think. Yep. They did ask if you wanted sauce on the chips, but I was like, they're already going to be soggy. Oh, that's nice. So I don't want to add to the sogginess. And then, this is schnitzel, chicken schnitzel. Loads of sauce, apparently, which is good. We love it saucy. And I believe there's mac and cheese under there, which is quite cool. I did have a little thought to myself. I was like, you know what, maybe I will try and film this on TikTok. That's so nice. And that was just the pasta. Wow. Okay. We might order from here again while we're out here. But let's talk about books as well. So I've got my tea. It is 9:30 at night. I've also got a big old bag of snacks. This isn't books either. But we're gonna run through this quick fire because I know people like snacks. But yeah, I was thinking about filming this for like TikTok or something. To like give like a, I don't know, day in my life or something. But that place scares me. I've uploaded one video to my TikTok and it's me at a Limp Bizkit concert and that went down really well actually, but the rest of it I don't know. I found some salted caramel popcorn because at the minute I'm not eating crisps or chocolate, so I have substituted that for other things. And then I found these mini baked rolls. I got pizza flavour and barbecue flavour. Don't know what they're gonna be like, but hopefully they'll be nice. I have, oh god, 2 pizza donut things, which I got last time, and I have 1 a day and that's my lunch. But I think, in all honesty, some of this might be my lunch tomorrow. Should have bought cutlery, didn't. And then I've got 4 Coke Zeros, which I don't need to show you. And these waters are my favourite. Like, I think they've got a little bit of fizz. I never know, actually. But I got the lemon one because I know I like the lemon one. And then I've also got the ice berry, which I didn't try last time. So I thought I would give those a go as well, because that way I might actually drink some water. Now I actually am going to go on to books. So, for the Magical Readathon, one of my prompts, and I can't tell you which one it is, which lesson it is, but one of the prompts is read the first line of 3 books and pick your favourite. And I was going to do this. I had like plans for this to be other things. I had plans for this to be like Babel and other books I'd had on my list for the longest time, but that's not what I did. So what I did was I tried the first line from, let me find the thing. I tried the first line from, hang on. They won't be on here because I read it on my Kindle. Anyways, I tried the first one. I tried the first line from The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, which is the sequel to The Serpent and the Wings of Night, which was a 5-star read for me. I tried the first line of City of Gods and Monsters, and I tried the first line of Avalon Tower, and I had to pick the sequel because I was just so invested and I was like, I really want to know what happens with that. So that's what I picked and that's what I'm reading. I think I am not like a fair whack into it, but I think I'm 63 pages in, which is pretty good going. It's like over 500 pages, so it's going to be a bit of a long one. But I'm so excited. I'm 11% in and I'm really enjoying it already. It's actually split point of view, which the first one isn't. The first one is just from Oria's point of view and the second one is from 2 points of view. So love that for me. And I love getting a better picture of like the all-round. So my plan now is to sit and see how much of this I can eat. I love how I've just got a fork. I've just had a fork in this whole clip, but anyways, I'm gonna sit here and eat. I'm gonna put something on my phone to watch, maybe Hyperpotential on Disney Plus. I'm really enjoying that show. And then I'm gonna have a shower, and I'm gonna shower tonight rather than tomorrow morning, so I can just get up tomorrow morning and go on site. I can literally see my hall from my room out of that window, which is good because it means like the walk isn't as long. I really enjoyed where I stayed last time I was here, but because it was like a really nice hotel. They had a really fancy restaurant. It was very expensive to stay there, really expensive to eat there though. But they had, yeah, this really fancy restaurant and stuff. This hotel doesn't have a restaurant at all. It has breakfast though, so we'll see what's on offer there tomorrow. But yeah, it's just one of those, really. I need to eat and then I need to sleep. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will talk to you more because I'm here by myself. So in theory, I should talk to you quite a bit. I'm hoping to get quite a few things read. So that's the aim. We're gonna do it. This is the month for us, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you then. Evening. I have no real life updates, reading updates for you, but we're gonna become a food channel in this vlog. I've got my food. We're very orange as well. I've got chili cheese nuggety things. I've got fries. I've got two sauces. One is I think it's aioli, and then the other one is called a hero sauce because that's the name of the restaurant. And then a double smash cheeseburger. Like, oh my goodness. Cool. That's all. I have no other updates for you. I'm watching Castle, so if anybody wants any recommendations for TV watching, this I would highly recommend. Also, there's books, and I want to read the books. It's about an author who writes thriller, crime novels, and he ends up working with the NYPD and helps solve crime, and it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it. But I'm gonna eat and then probably go to bed. But yeah, this is literally it. I will be going out for food, but not until Monday probably, because that's when my colleague gets here. Otherwise, I just quite like coming back, sitting in my room. It does mean that I have got a build-up of rubbish though, which I need to get sorted, but yeah. I have been reading. The reason I don't have an update is because it's a Spiffbo book. Not my favourite, gotta be honest. But yeah, so I have no other real update. I'm hoping to sit after I've eaten. I'm hoping to sit in my pajamas and read more of my book that I started yesterday, which I can't remember what it's called, the other Carissa Broadbent book, and then I should have some actual reading updates for you if I manage to do that. So we're gonna do this and then do that, and then I'll have some updates. Maybe I'll have some updates today. Highly unlikely, but maybe I will. But I'm starving, so I'll talk to you later. Right, hello. We are not doing a food reveal today because essentially what I had oh, I am coming at you with like crazy hair because I've come out of the shower and stuff. I'm just waiting for my Uber Eats to arrive, okay? And that is because I didn't get off site until gone 7, which was not the plan, but here we are. And I am becoming a burger. So the burger restaurant that I showed you the other day, I've gone back again. I've ordered the same thing. Well, technically I've ordered the exact same burger, the same sauces. I've just changed the chili cheese nugget bite things for onion rings because I could. And I've also decided to treat myself to a full fat Coke because it's stressful out here. I will say this is, although I'm still sniffing, I promise you I'm not sick this time. This is just allergies. So we're at that point in the year she says as she cries. And you best believe that I'm in my pajamas and I'm gonna go downstairs and collect my food. I am in a jumper as well, but I'm going to go downstairs and collect my tea in my pajamas because I'm done. I don't care. I do not care. There is no one to impress. We're all good. But yeah, while I've got you here, while I've got time, because the little guy is peddling his heart out to come to me and give me my food, I have some updates. I am almost at 100 pages, I think, or just over 100 pages for the Carissa Broadbent book that I'm reading. I forgot the title. The Ash something and the Starcursed King, something like that. Yeah, I think I'm at like 100 pages. I'm actually really enjoying it. I really like the fact that I'm gonna try and keep this as non-spoilery as possible. We have continued on from where we left off in the first book with feelings and all, and it's just very realistic, in my opinion, for what happened at the end of the first book to where we are now with our characters, and I love that. I think that's great. I have seen that some people don't like this as much as the first one, and that's cool with me. I just kind of want to complete this duology, if I'm honest, and potentially just keep reading them. As long as I kind of enjoy them, I probably will. Although I know the next duology follows completely different characters. One of them does make an appearance in the duology that I'm currently reading in the first book, but yeah, you know, I have no love nor hate feelings towards them, so we'll see how that makes me feel. But I am enjoying it. It's okay. And here I was being all like, oh, I'm going to zoom through this, then I'm going to start another book. No, I'm not, probably. I'm really freaking not. Because I'm not reading as much as I thought. However, I am listening to my audiobook. I'm listening to The Light of All That Falls by James Islington, which is the third and final book. And it is not on my TBR for this month because I was meant to read it last month and I didn't. But that's fine. So I'm listening to that, and it's good. I've had to slow it down though. I was listening to it on like 1.7 to 2 times speed, which I know is not very fast for a lot of people, but for me it can be. But with the intricacies and with being on site and not being able to like fully like just sit in a dark room and listen to this book or read this book, 1.5 is where we're at. So we're on chapter 9. I've still got like 16.5 hours left, which is bonkers in my opinion. It's a big old book, but I'm hoping to get some more of that read tomorrow. The live stream is in a week, 2 weeks, hopefully 2 weeks. I think it's in 2 weeks. Technically it's in a week and a half. Because we're on Sunday as I'm filming this now, and the live show is on the 16th, which is a week on Wednesday. So there's that. I also have a long drive home from Heathrow when I land, so we've got that too. I'm not sure how long this vlog is going to go on for. I've thought this before. I don't know if it's just going to be like the whole month, if I'm just going to do a whole month and just keep talking to you. I suppose it depends how long this actually turns out to be. I can't imagine that it's going to be that long as it is at the minute. I don't feel like I've got a lot to tell you, and I do like the idea of doing like just a whole month vlog for Magical Readathon. So yeah, at least Ashes and the Starcursed King does complete a prompt for me when I finish that, so that'll be one tick. And then I think what we'll do when we get home, I kind of want to try and finish that before I get home. Big goals, because that's like 400 pages, and I am on site tomorrow, although I will have reading time on Tuesday because I have a wait at the airport. I've got my airplane to catch. It's awfully posh, and because I'm waiting around during the morning before I go to the airport, I potentially could read if I don't have other things that I necessarily need to do. Just had a message saying that the guy has got my order and he's on his way. He's 8 minutes away, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put my shoes on, get ready, because I didn't eat out yesterday. I didn't afford to yesterday either. I literally went to the shop yesterday lunchtime and bought like a pot noodle, but for like spag bowl. Kind of a decision mistake. I do still have a pizza as well in my fridge that I bought at the bakery section, which is what I love about Europe. The idea that Lidl has the bakery in the UK, like so many different supermarkets have the exact same thing in Europe, and I love it. So I got 2 different types of pizza because I was going to take one in today, but I kind of didn't take one in for today. So I haven't actually eaten. I ate breakfast. I had 2 pieces of toast with butter and honey. And I have not eaten since. I've eaten some like snacky things, but yeah, can't wait to eat now. Yeah, that's literally it. I need to put my shoes on, and I will talk to you maybe tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have an update. Don't know, we'll see. If not, I'll talk to you when I get home. I am going away again this month, so you'll see that too in this vlog if this becomes a monthly reading vlog. That wasn't even English. If this becomes a monthly reading vlog. So I'll see you when I next see you. It'll either be in this room or it won't be. Who knows? I have made it home. I made it home actually 2 days ago. It is Thursday. I caught a sickness. Story of my life actually at this point. On the way home. I had a bit of a sore throat on Tuesday, and then yesterday when I had been home overnight I just died a little bit. And yeah, I spent pretty much all day in bed / on the couch watching TV and napping inconsistently. So I feel a lot better today. I have done a wash. I got our food shopping delivered to us yesterday, which was really good, and now I am just home. I am back to working from home tomorrow, which I don't want to do, but it's just one day and then it's the weekend, and Jack is off all weekend as well, so I think we might actually spend some time together, believe it or not. But I do, there's someone beeping outside. I do have updates. I actually finished my first book of the month that wasn't a mandatory read. So I finished The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent, which is book 2 in the duology. The first duology, I know the Crowns of Nixia series is going to be 6 books, but like it's kind of split into duologies. This is the end of the main story apparently for Aurea and Rain, and I gave it 4 stars. I did really enjoy it. I feel as though it didn't need to be over 600 pages though. I don't really know. I really did enjoy the writing though, as with the last book. I thought the writing was fantastic. I really enjoyed it, kept me engaged, but I just wasn't in it as much. The thing that I did love about this book though is that it was quite realistic in the sense of the way that the relationship ended in the first book and how it was worked on throughout the second book. It wasn't like a sudden resolution. It took like the whole book. But I'm not going to say any more because that is spoilers. I have got like 16 hours left of The Light of All That Falls, which is the 3rd and final book in the Lycanius trilogy, so I need to listen to some more of that tomorrow while I'm working from home. But I have started a new book today. I actually picked up The Blood Trials by N.E. Davenport because my next prompt that I've decided to tackle is my country prompt. So for my TBR video, if you haven't seen it, I'll link up here for you, for the Magical Readathon, which we are, I think I'm pretty much just going to make this vlog like the month-long readathon, and I'm gonna smash it, like I'm going to. So I thought I might as well pick up The Blood Trials, which is my country prompt. I got America. This author is American, and then from here the next book that I will read will be Blood Over Bright Haven, because the word blood is in both titles. So I'm looking forward to that, and because I'm excited to read that book as well, kind of balances out. This is a book that has got really long chapters though, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe, I don't know if it's gonna carry on throughout the whole book, but the first chapter is like 27 pages long. So it's a long old time. This book I have had on my shelves for ages, and I know quite a few people have actually read it and enjoyed it, so I'm hoping I do as well. This is following our main character Ikenna. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name, and I'm only on the first chapter, and there is like a sprinkling of information. We've got a sprinkling of information that she has got some sort of gift from the old country, that is it an emperor? Yeah. No. She now lives in the Republic of Marine. And in the Republic, they went through and they killed a load of people that showed signs of blood magic, and our main character has that. That's the impression I get, and also the impression from the blurb, so that's not a spoiler. And I'm at the part where we know that her grandfather has passed. He died in his sleep, but did he die of natural causes? Who knows? So I'm not hooked exactly, but I'm enjoying what I'm reading so far. So I'm going to be picking up more of that this evening, I think. Jack isn't finishing until like 8. I've been picking that up on and off today, but as you can tell, like I said, I'm only on the first chapter. So I really haven't been reading an awful lot. I just haven't had the concentration. But I will say I sped through the last parts of the second Carissa Broadbent book. I literally didn't get out of bed this morning until 11 o'clock to make sure that I finished it, because I wanted to finally finish it. But that is one prompt for my Magical Readathon actually ticked off, which is great. I only have 4 left, I think. I have got Blood Trials, Blood over Brighthaven, When the Moon Hatched is another choice, and that's the other book, A Musical Term, so Song of Silver, Flame Like Night to try. So yeah, we can do this, right? I think, but let's look at the book mail. Okay, so the first one I've actually already opened, and it is The Rise of the West by Gregory Contaxis. This is the 3rd book in the Dance of Light series. I don't know how many books there is planned for this series, and I'm not going to tell you anything about the blurb because it'll spoil you and me for the rest of the series, but there is going to be a book tour for this, which will have already... No, it's happening in May, so it won't have happened by the time this vlog goes up, I don't think, but my plan and hope is that I want to read all 3 of these books, plus the novella, in May, I think, in time to do a spot on the book tour that we will be promoting and that we are hosting. Yeah, that's coming up, so I am excited. I've been meaning to pick up these books for the longest time. Thank you so much, Gregory, for sending me a copy of your book. I am excited to read the whole trilogy, although I am excited to read all 3 books so far, plus the novella. I just, for some reason, haven't got around to it, but I think I found that I have lost the spark of a lot of my reading recently, and it's only just started to come back. So yeah, I'm gonna marathon all of those books, which I'm excited to do actually, and I'm hoping to do a little vlog of that. And then the other thing, if I cover this, is my locked library order, which is not the subscription. I don't know why I buffered. It buffered for a long time then, I'm sorry. This is the 3rd and final book in the Mark Lawrence trilogy. And again, I haven't read the first book, but I feel as though these books are just getting smaller. So this is the book that held her heart, which is book 3 in this series. Look at these edges, I just love them. And then they have Happily Ever After is Fairy Tales. This was the whole reason that I got the locked library, if I'm completely honest, was because they were doing special editions of these books, and this is the only one I think that at that time really spoke to me or like interested me, because the rest of the books from this subscription are mainly romancy books, and the end papers on the other side are the same. The one thing I don't understand is how we have gone from the first book, which I need to look this up because this is not big, right? Okay, but like I swear they also have ribbon bookmarks in them, which I really appreciate. How big is the first one? Because I know for a fact it is considerably chunkier. There you go. So the first book, The Book That Wouldn't Burn, 559 pages apparently on that edition. Is that the right edition? Probably 21 editions. I will say that is pretty impressive. No, that isn't the right edition. This is the right edition. Because this is the English one. 576 pages. Then the second one, there's a lot of like little books as well in this series. The second one went down to 384 pages, and then this one is 376 pages. Which I don't understand. Like, isn't the last book meant to be the biggest, or like the middle book? This one seems to be backwards. But yeah, I can't tell you anything about the series because I haven't actually read it. I did try to read it and I got distracted. I think it was definitely 2 years ago. It was the first time I went to a specific job in Paris, because I remember having my book in its book sleeve, protective book sleeve, in my backpack, and I was driving across with my manager because that's what we do sometimes to save money, and he saw my book sleeve for the first time and he was like, what the heck is that? And I had to explain to him what it was, and then he appreciated the sprayed edges because they're very pretty. But yeah, there you go, there's also my book haul. Which I am very grateful for. I bought this myself, obviously, but I'm very grateful for Gregory sending me a copy of his book, and I'm very excited to read the whole trilogy. So yeah, I have no real other updates, if I'm completely honest. I just kind of want to not get through, because that sounds as though I'm not going to enjoy it and I'm forcing myself through stuff. That's not my plan. I just want to read and enjoy and actually achieve my full TBR this month. That is the goal. And it's not impossible, because I probably do have a fair amount of downtime ish this time round, but I go away once more this month. I'm in London, not next week, the week after, but the live show for the light of all that falls is next Wednesday, so I need to really pick up the pace and get reading that book, because I can't push that back again. I failed last time, so I don't really want to do that again, and that's what we're going to concentrate on. But yeah, I'm going to shut up because I'm just babbling, and I will come talk to you when I next have some updates. I do prefer kind of having these monthly vlogs, because I feel as though even if I miss a couple of days, it's completely fine, because I will still have plenty to talk to you about. I've been talking to you for apparently like 12 minutes without any editing time, and I still have so much that I can talk about, and I can just compact everything, which is quite nice, you know? I quite enjoy it. But yeah, I'm gonna go try and read more of my book. Maybe scroll, I don't know, but we'll try. Bye. Guys, I have book mail and I didn't order it. If you can hear noise in the background, that is my air fryer currently cooking my lunch, which is not healthy. Not healthy in the slightest. I am making, sidetrack, I'm making cheesy tater tots with cheesy pork sausage, and I'm gonna make some sort of like hunter's chicken but with sausage instead. So I'm gonna cut up the sausage and mix it in with the tots, and then barbecue sauce and cheese. Just kind of using what I've got, because that's the other part of it cooking, which means it's probably just gonna get even freaking louder. But Jack was going to a meeting at 12, and the meeting turned out to actually have burgers, and I was actually invited, but it's a work day, so I can't go. So having my own sort of barbecue. But yeah, I want to open this with you guys, because like I said, I didn't open it, and I recognise the address on the back, which usually means it's something I've requested. So let's see if it's what I think it is. Oh, it is not, but it is something else. Okay, like my whole TBR needs to get thrown out. What the heck? So this, I was literally thinking the other day, I wonder if I'm gonna get the third and final book in this series. I did request it. This is The Sorrow of the Sea by Stephen Orion. This is the third and final book in the Nightingale and the Falcon trilogy. I'm so excited. I've read the other 2 books. I really enjoyed them. I cannot wait to read the third and final book. And there's a story so far section at the front, which we love because it has been a little while since I read the first one. But so excited. And I have got my press release. So this releases on the 13th of May this year, which is very cool. I've actually ordered, or pre-ordered I should say, my Broken Binding special edition. So now, thank you so much to Angry Robot Books for sending me a copy of this, because this completes my paperback trilogy edition of these books, and then the Broken Binding third book will complete my, obviously, trilogy of special editions. So I'm very excited about that. So I can't really tell you a lot about this book because, like I said, it's the final installment in the trilogy. But I can tell you the themes at least. So this is forging your own path, fighting against the odds, leadership and power, heritage and identity, betrayal and manipulation, family, sacrifice, loyalty and duty, friendship. And I will say as well, Stephen Orion is an amazing author and he's a lovely person. So thank you so much, Angry Robot Books, for sending me a finished copy of this book. I'm so excited. Yeah, like I said, I now just kind of want to throw out my entire TBR and read this instead, but I can't. But I can. If I read quick enough, I could. Does that mean I might pick up my socks? I say that a lot, actually. Pull up my socks. Didn't realise how much of an Englishism that could potentially be, because I said that in an American Discord a couple of times and it has got funny reactions, if I'm completely honest. But yes, oh, I'm so excited. I need to read this. I need to finish this. I want to finish this series so bad. This is so exciting. I have no other real updates for you guys. Actually I do. So I'm on chapter 2 of the Blood Trials, and then when I went to bed last night I was sat there going, I don't really want to be in like really uncomfortable positions reading my physical book, because when I've been reading with my Kindle recently I'm lying on my side, there's a light in it, so I don't need the lamp on. So I did pick up When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker, and that is on my TBR for this month, and also it is on it is my next read for book club, so I need to read it anyways. But yes, very excited for that. Very excited for that. Yeah, I have no other real updates really. I just wanted to show you the book mail, but I am also now pretty up to date with my journal, which is quite nice because I don't take it away with me anymore. It just makes my bag extra heavy when my bag is already pretty heavy. So yeah, haven't been faffing around with that. So I've not completed it, but I've caught up, done my wrap up for March and my quarter wrap up. So yeah, I'm getting back on track, if I'm honest. I need to put that into my hauled spreadsheet now, because obviously it just hauled it. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop babbling and put you down, and hopefully my food will be almost ready, so that's good. I'll come back and talk to you when I have another update. Hello. I haven't vlogged in like a hot minute, so I thought I'd just jump on and say hello. I don't really have a lot of updates, but I do know that you are going to be seeing this sooner than I thought. I think I'm going to upload a bit of a mid-month check-in for you guys to watch. It's currently the 17th and I should really check how much footage I've already got, because I don't want this vlog to be like hours and hours and hours long, especially because I'm going away again for 2 nights in a couple of weeks. So we might cut this vlog a little bit shorter and then upload it so you can watch it beforehand, and then that way I can actually go all the way to the end of the month as well for the second half of this vlog. I think that'll be better, because I was thinking of, like I said, doing a whole monthly thing, but I don't know if it's going to happen, and I just worry that I'm going to talk a lot, so don't want to do that. And I don't know if it's going to be in this vlog or the next one you'll see. I need to check, really. But it's exciting because it's bank holiday weekend this weekend. It's currently Thursday, I'm on my lunch break. But this weekend we have got loads of plans. I'm going to IKEA tomorrow to buy another bookshelf. I really need to rearrange this room. It is a mess. I think I might try and film that actually, because I think that'll be a fun process, just like reorganizing my library, moving the sofa bed around, all that fun stuff. So it's gonna be exciting. But yeah, there's that. Then on Saturday we're seeing Jack's family. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if we're having a barbecue or what. And then on Sunday we're going to go see my family in Bristol, and we are going to potentially go and see the lambs, I think, depending on the weather, because my uncle is a sheep farmer. And bit of a claim to fame, not really, but kind of. If you've ever watched Jeremy Clarkson's Farm, the guy that talks to Jeremy about the sheep, Kevin, is my uncle. He's very knowledgeable about sheep, and he's been raising them since I don't even know when. I've always known him to have a farm. So that'll be fun, and then my sisters will be able to see them as well, and because one of them's still quite young, I think she'll absolutely love it. I think the other one will too, but she's starting to become too cool for school, if I'm honest, so we'll see what happens. But I'm not sure when this vlog is going to finish. I do need to give you a reading update before I finish it, so I can tell you where we're currently at and what we've still got to read, but I thought I'd just jump on and give it a little chit-chat-rooney because it's been a while. We were also meant to do the live show for The Light of All That Falls this week just gone, yesterday actually to be in fact, but we have had to push it back to the end of the month for various reasons, which is completely fine. Gives me a little bit more time to actually finish it. I don't have that long left, and I could have finished it in time for the live show, but now I am just procrastinating on it. It's not my favourite series, I don't think. I think it's something that I would enjoy in a different headspace, and I think I would love it a lot, but I'd have to read it physically to actually get the full impact. It's just not an audiobook book for me, if that makes sense. I really enjoy it. I like knowing how to pronounce all the names, but I feel like I could have absorbed better if I had read it physically. But it's staying on my shelves. I'm not getting rid of it. It's still feeling quite, you know, high 3, low 4, so that's good, but we'll see how we go. I'm currently cooking lunch, so I'm gonna go eat that, and then the next clip will probably be either me book shopping or me wrapping up this vlog to then show you the book shopping in the next vlog, because I need to leave you hanging for something, right? But I will come back and talk to you with something shortly, and we'll go from there. Hello. I'm here to wrap up this vlog. I am editing in a different space. Shocker, I'm not at home again. I left this a little bit longer than I wanted to. Spoiler alert, there will be no footage of me shopping for bookshelves. I got too distracted in IKEA looking at many different things. But I have acquired a new bookshelf. So hopefully, when I get home and I have all weekend to myself, because Jack is away this weekend, I may or may not be trying to film a reorganise my library. Now don't hold me to that, because that might not happen, but I hope it does, and I hope it sees the light of day, because I would really like to do that. I've specifically asked Jack to not build my bookcase and to make sure that it just is in the house for me to build, because I can't get it out of the, well, he needs to get it out of the van anyways, because when he goes away this weekend, he's going away camping and he's sleeping in the van, so my bookcase will be in the house. But reading update for where we are leaving off in this vlog, and I have to say I am ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed, that's a little bit strong, but I am frustrated and sad at where I'm at, but I am not out yet. We still have the rest of the month. It's currently the 21st, so I don't have much more of the month left, but I am here. I'm away for a couple of days, and then I am back home and I'm off for 4 days. I do have some plans, but I do have some time. Hopefully in the next vlog you'll see me do some reading. My biggest problem is probably scrolling and just watching TV. But we have finished one prompt, which was the one that is the light. What am I on about? We have finished one prompt. Let's try that again, shall we? which is the book that I read at the start of the month, which is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. I did enjoy that. I gave that 4 stars. Didn't enjoy it as much as the first book, but it was okay, you know, like I did enjoy it. So that is for my inscription prompt, which is first sentence challenge, try 3, pick best. I picked that one. I have started my conjuration prompt of random country generator. I got America. I picked the blood trials. In all honesty, to be completely transparent, it is not my favourite book, but I am determined to finish it because I want to know how it ends to see if I want to continue the duology. Like, there are some things that I'm invested in. I'm just not invested in everything. I think that's kind of how that is. So once I finish that, I can get straight on into Blood Over Brighthaven. But while I'm away, I only have my Kindle. I did not bring any physical books with me, so I will be reading When the Moon Hatched, hopefully in my bed shortly after finishing editing this vlog and uploading it. That's why I brought my Kindle. I have also been listening to The Light of All That Falls by James Islington because, as I have already mentioned in this vlog, the live show got pushed back. Still got like 8 hours left. Need to finish the book. Will finish the book this month. No, this week. I will finish it this week. You'll see in the next vlog that I have finished it in time for the live show because I need to. And then yeah, I need to figure out when to read Song of Silver, Flame Like Night, if that's still the book that I'm going to read. I might see if I can find a shorter book to read which has a musical term in it, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to do that without having to find like some sort of middle grade book, which I don't want to do, and I would like to read that book because it would get it off my shelves. We'll see what happens, but or maybe I'll be able to find something on KU. I'm sure there's a book somewhere that's got a musical term in it, surely. If you have any suggestions for that and you want to help me out, please do, and let me know in the comments down below of a suggestion. Hopefully, like, maybe a shorter book, you know, just to help me through a little bit. But I am determined to complete this. So that means that where we're leaving off, I still have 3.5 books to read. I'm going to say half because I know I'm definitely over the midpoint of the blood trials and I want to finish it. But I'm definitely not anywhere near halfway in When the Moon Hatched currently. So 3.5 books it is. And hopefully in part 2 of this month, I will read all of those books and or something else in that variation that hits all these prompts. I do not want to fail another year of this readathon. This is not because the readathon is making me feel like this. This is just a personal thing, if I'm honest, because I've done this readathon so many times, and my best attempt at this readathon was the first time I ever competed when it was the old readathon. So I want to prove to myself that I can complete this, and then I will be in a great space for the autumn equinox. So yes, I am going to leave this vlog here because I need to finish it and I need to upload it so you can watch it, and you have been watching it. So if you have enjoyed this first installment, please give it a like, really supports me and my channel. If you want to leave me a comment down below, let me know, like I said, a song or musical term book. Want to know. If you want to leave me just an emoji, leave me any musical note emoji that you can find to signify my struggle with that prompt. And if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ringing that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. Again, it's once a week, it's every Tuesday, so come back next week. I can't remember what next week is. I think it's my TBR for the following month, so come back for that. It'll be fun. I think. I don't really know. I've got no idea what I want to read. But yes, otherwise that is everything for today's video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!